Okay. Good evening, everybody. My name is Derek Spooner, and I'm the Executive Director of Scarborough Arts. And we want to welcome you this evening to Scarborough's New View photo contest and awards ceremony. This contest was created to showcase the best parts of Scarborough because it is important that we address the inaccurate stereotypes and media portrayals that have lingered about the region. Today, we are here to celebrate the winners who are changing the narrative, as well as all of the photographers, both professional and emerging, and community members who rose to the challenge and participated in Scarborough's New View photo contest. A project like this is the culmination of the hard work, support, and dedication of many, and it's my pleasure to introduce our planning team and partners. Councillor for Scarborough Centre and Deputy Mayor Michael Thompson, Toronto City Council at Large, Christopher Jones, Cultural Development Officer, City of Toronto, Sally Hahn, Cultural Partnerships, City of Toronto, Michelle Simpson, Marketing Manager, City of Toronto, Donna Lysick, Marketing Supervisor, City of Toronto, Debbie Getz, Supervisor, Office Administration for Deputy Mayor Thompson, Michelle Pearson-Clark, artist, writer, and educator, as well as the City of Toronto's Photo Laureate 2019 to 2022. Anique Jordan, artist, writer, and curator, as well as photo contest jury member. Esmond Lee, artist, photographer, and practicing architect, as well as photo contest jury member. Tony Gabrihiwat of XVXY Photo and project coordinator for the New View photo contest. Sade Pekele, marketing and communications assistant with Scarborough Arts. Tracy Kong, operations, administrative, and gallery assistant with Scarborough Arts. Nadira Nareen, program assistant with Scarborough Arts. Emily Pelche, program manager with Scarborough Arts. Peter Drohan, special projects assistant, Scarborough Arts. And Val Bibb, administrative and operations assistant with Scarborough Arts. Of these folks, I'd like to give a special nod to Sally Hahn, Christopher Jones, Michelle Simpson, and Donna Lysick at the City of Toronto, who provided incredible support and direction to the Scarborough Arts team. We sincerely appreciate your hard work and dedication to the Scarborough community. Tony Gabrihiwat, who worked tirelessly not only to coordinate and guide the project, but to reach out to many of the sponsors who have supported this event. Thank you so much, Tony. Sade Pekele, Scarborough Arts' own marketing and communication assistant, who is responsible for the social media, design, and coordination of all winning photos, artists, bios, etc. Thank you, Sade. Your work is greatly appreciated. Also, Sade and Peter Drohan sifted through over 3,700 photo entries to download, label, organize, share, and conduct outreach to winners, which is no small feat, and we'd like to thank you both today. Tracy Kong, Scarborough Arts' operations, administrative, and gallery assistant, who wrote the script for today's event and supported administratively behind the scenes. Thank you so much, Tracy. And last but not least, Michelle Pearson-Clark, for excellence in overseeing the jury, developing an incredible website to act as a legacy piece, professional development component for photographers, and a calling card for the project. Thank you, Michelle, for your enduring community-minded approach and collaboration. Thank you. I also want to take this opportunity to encourage everybody who's tuning in right now to follow the hashtag Scarborough Photo and on Facebook and Instagram. And please check out Scarborough's New View photo contest website, which showcases the winners at scarboroughphoto.ca. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Tony Gabrihiwat of XVXY Photo and project coordinator for the photo contest, who will say a few words from our sponsors.
Peace and love, everyone. My name is Tony, full name Anthony Gabrihiwat, and as Derek said, I'm the project coordinator for the New View photo contest. I'm also a Scarborough resident, born and raised, and so this project really meant a lot to me, or means a lot to me, because I've heard everything. You could hear just about everything about what Scarborough is and what Scarborough isn't. So this definitely acts as a legacy piece for myself and for Scarborough to kind of give it the perspective that it deserves and the narrative that it deserves. So I definitely want to give thanks to Scarborough Arts for just being the spearhead of this project, the City of Toronto for assisting us all the way through, and Michelle Pearson-Clark for just leading an amazing jury. I just hope that this is one of many first steps towards making Scarborough what it really is. And, I actually want to live here my whole life because I love Scarborough that much. So with that being said, I'd also like to give thanks to the sponsors that supported this project. So first of all, I'd like to thank Canon Canada Inc. for one of the grand prize cameras, which is a Canon PowerShot Pro ELPH 360. Much love to the folks at Canon, particularly Joyner Rodriguez and Jason Roger D'Souza, who made this happen. I'd also love to shout out Jeannie Baxter from Toronto ImageWorks, who is a friend of mine that donated a $250 gift certificate. The Framing Depot that gave two $50 gift certificates. B3K that gave a gift certificate worth $100 for rentals and repairs. Actually, they gave two of them. And Photo Ed Magazine that gave a 1-year subscription to their magazine, their publication. Also, special thanks to Jess Bazo for donating a gift card from the Birchcliff Coffee Bar, and the Birchcliff Coffee Bar for supporting the contest. Honestly, planning this contest from start to finish has been an amazing process, and I really want to thank Derek as well for just being a great leader and making sure this happened to the best of its ability. And it's been a really successful project. I mean, we had over 3,000 entries from several different photographers. I went through all the photos weekly, enjoyed it so much, and it's just an honor to be a part of this. So thank you to everyone that was involved. And with that being said, I'll pass that back to Derek.
Sade, can you bring Michael Thompson up, please?
Hello, everybody. I'm Deputy Mayor Michael Thompson, City Councillor for Scarborough Centre. And for many years, negative views in the media have created an inaccurate and unfair impression of our community, Scarborough. When I chose to put a motion forward at Council to address the way that Scarborough was being depicted in a Google picture, it was with this in mind to change the narrative. And it's extremely important that we address this particular issue. And so the difficulty for me is watching how people portray us, and we need to portray ourselves in a very positive way. So we created Scarborough's New View photo contest so our residents, photographers, can show the world what a great and beautiful place Scarborough truly is. The City of Toronto and Scarborough Arts issued an open call to new and experienced photographers to take their best photos of place, people, and things in Scarborough. But before we even got to that point, Salihan and the team at Economic Development basically came together and decided on an approach in which to expand and to develop the plan to expose Scarborough in a positive way with the help of a number of players and so on. You've heard from some already. Noted photographer, community leader, and social entrepreneur Tony Gerbhiwat, who has served as the creative lead in this contest. Your talent, Tony, is just immense, and we are so delighted that you were able to help us with this project. You have, in fact, been able to bring this project to life, and your invaluable expertise and experience working with both arts organizations and the City of Toronto has just been invaluable, and we've just heard from you. So thank you so much for what you have done in collaboration with Scarborough Arts and clearly the City of Toronto. I'm also very proud that the winners were selected by a jury led by our wonderful Toronto photo laureate, Michelle Pearson-Clark. And she was joined by a number of other photographers, Anik Jordan and Esmond Lee. Michelle also, as you've heard, designed the website, which will showcase the winning photographs over the next year with information about each of the participants and their social media handles so that the public will be able to follow their work. I think it's really important for us to recognize the importance of these photos and the interest that they will serve. And it is not just a one-day occasion where we will announce the winners and show some of the photos, and that will be the end of it. That will not be the end of it. Scarborough basically has a lifelong opportunity of engagement and having so much to contribute. And these photos over the course of the next year will help us to really demonstrate what a beautiful place Scarborough is and the beautiful people who reside in Scarborough. There's just so much to our community, much more than a picture that's presented in a negative way in a Google search. So I'm so delighted that we're able to respond. The response by Scarborough's talented photographers and by others from the GTA has been overwhelming. Even though the contest is over, the Instagram hashtag Scarborough Photo still continues to receive amazing photographs on a daily basis. As you've heard before, in just 6 weeks, we were able to capture over 3,700 images. Given the high volume of submission, it was indeed a great challenge to only select 30 winners. And Michelle and the team have done an amazing job. The talent of these participating and those providing the photos provides ample evidence that Scarborough is far better than the perceived stereotype that people have for our community. The work of these talented men and women and so on has revealed that it is time for us to move beyond simply the tired and old stereotype towards a more authentic image of the people, places, and the things within our community that are so beautiful, so amazing, that we want others to discover. Today, we gather to celebrate these fresh, wonderful views of our amazing Scarborough. I would like to thank again Michelle Pearson-Clark for her leadership on this project. And just before I ask her to say a few words, just again to thank Sally Hahn and the wonderful team at EDC for the great work that they've done in collaboration with Scarborough Arts. So Michelle, I'd like to ask you to come forward and say a few words. Thank you so much for your great leadership and the great work that you've done.
Thank you so much, Deputy Mayor Thompson, for your passion. We all feel how much you love Scarborough, and that is certainly what we saw in the images that the jury and I had the absolute honor and pleasure of reviewing. I want to start off by congratulating all of the winners and all of the entrants, all of the submissions. It was really wonderful to see such a range of stories. Photographs matter, photographs tell us stories, and the jury and I had the privilege of bearing witness to all of these stories. So let me introduce my fellow jury members, Anik Jordan and Esmond Lee. Anik Jordan is an artist, writer, and curator who looks to answer the question of possibility in everything she creates. Her work has been exhibited in numerous galleries, including the Art Gallery of Ontario, the Art Gallery of Guelph, and the Art Gallery of Windsor, and she has received numerous awards, grants, and fellowships, including most recently the Toronto Friends of the Visual Arts 2020 Artist Prize. Earlier this year, Jordan also curated the exhibition 330 in the Scarborough community of Malvern, which was a featured exhibition for the Contact Photography Festival. And then Esmond Lee is an artist, photographer, and practicing architect based in the suburbs of Toronto. As a second-generation Chinese Canadian, Lee explores long-term and intergenerational experiences of migration in peripheral spaces. Lee is proud to create hyper-local research and art concerning his community in Scarborough. He was recently an Ontario Heritage Trust's Doris McCarthy Artist in Residence and has created a continuous 250-foot long vinyl mesh installation for Nuit Blanche Toronto in Scarborough. And that's actually where I first met Esmond, when I was blown away by seeing that mural at last year's Nuit Blanche. So we're each going to take turns announcing a category. So let's get to while we are here. I'm going to start. It's my pleasure to announce the winners of the people category. We have honorable mentions and then runners up, and I'm going to go in that order. For the honorable mentions, each winner for the people category, which will receive Explore Scarborough Cultural Loops Guide, 2 Scarborough Arts t-shirts, a Scarborough Arts mug, a Healthy Arts for Seniors cultural cookbook, and a Scarborough Arts tote bag. So without further ado, we start with honorable mention goes to Jordan Samuels for COVID Black Man. Jordan Samuels is a Scarborough native who practices nighttime and commercial photography. This photo was taken when capturing a client as he pondered his experiences of the pandemic. Honorable mention also goes to Gowtham Rajeev Sampara for No Pandemic. Gowtham Rajeev Sampara was originally from India and is now living in Toronto. By practicing photography, Sampara finds peace. This portrait showcases a woman who has found strength and bravely pulled through many obstacles over the course of the pandemic. Congrats, Gowtham. Honorable mention also goes to Anilraj Labishetty. Honorable mention for A Little Light, A Little Wind, and A Lot of Love. Anilraj Labishetty finds beauty in photographs that capture emotion. In this photograph, Labishetty frames the sun's rays, a sparkling lake, swaying trees, and smiling children as they joyfully coexist right here in Scarborough. Congrats to you. Honorable mention also goes to Nam Pham for Seaside. Nam Pham is a 16-year-old photographer who has completely fallen in love with the medium. This photo was taken at Scarborough Bluffs during a bike ride and highlights the energy of human interaction in public outdoor spaces. Congrats, Nam. And finally, honorable mention goes to Andres Cuenca Aldecoa for Dynasty. Andres Cuenca Aldecoa's photography aims to elevate the voices of underrepresented people. This photograph features Dynasty, a hip-hop artist who advocates for mental health and healing. Captured in a bustling local spot, Aldecoa's photograph aimed to make visible the experience of Black Canadians living in Scarborough. And now for the runners-up in the people category. Each runner-up will receive a $25 gift certificate to Birchcliff Coffee Bar, an Explore Scarborough Cultural Loops Guide, 2 Scarborough Arts t-shirts, a Scarborough Arts mug, a Healthy Arts for Seniors cultural cookbook, and a Scarborough Arts tote bag. The runners-up are Jennifer Lee for Varatha's Silk and Giftware. Jennifer Lee is a graduate of Ryerson's Image Arts program, and she tells stories with her camera. She captures this intimate scene in a South Asian clothing store filled with vibrant silks. The image is candid and highlights the casual energy of this Scarborough business. Congrats, Jennifer. Runner-up also goes to Alicia Reed for Spice It Up. Alicia Reed is a Jamaican-Canadian photographer who loves to showcase people of color going about their lives. In this photo, Michael is grilling fresh jerk chicken at one of Scarborough's favorite eateries, Spice It Up on Kingston Road. Congrats, Alicia. Runner-up also goes to Army Fellow for Tranquility. Army Fellow is an office worker with a passion for film photography. This photo was taken at Scarborough Bluffs of 2 children playing happily with each other, free from the disturbances caused by the pandemic. He hopes that this photo will remind us to live life in the moment. And our final runner-up is Harrison Hanwen Zhang for The Game. Harrison grew up in an artistic family and strives to capture the emotion and spirit of each moment in his photographs. A group of youth are brought together through sport, and the photograph reflects the diverse community that lives together in Scarborough. Now I'm going to hand it back to Deputy Mayor Thompson, who will announce the grand prize winner of our first category, People.
Thank you very much, Michelle. And the grand prize winner is Devante Goulbourne for Continuously Under Construction. Devante is an artist using analog photography to capture a unique portrait at the Canadian Pacific Railway Yard. Musician JJ is featured. The title, Continuously Under Construction, highlights the idea of always striving to be better as it is reflected in the constant improvement of our transportation services, as well as JJ's new title, a new album title, Goals. The jury statement. Despite not being able to see his face, this portrait stands out for the unique strength, resilience, and the popping style that can be seen everywhere on the streets of Scarborough. With this composition, this photograph both cleverly pays homage to the long art history tradition of depicting a person seen from behind, known by the German word Rückenfigure or backward figure, while also updating it for this contemporary moment. We are simultaneously invited into this Scarborough landscape while also held at a distance, ultimately preserving the subject's agency and viewpoint. The winner receives a number of items. The grand prize winner receives the following: a Sony A5100 mirrorless DSLR camera, a $50 gift certificate to the Framing Depot, a $100 gift card at B3K Rentals, Explore Scarborough Cultural Loops, and guide book for the City of Toronto, 2 Scarborough Arts t-shirt, Scarborough Arts mug, Healthy Arts for Seniors cultural cookbook, and Scarborough Arts tote bag. And so, congratulations, Mr. Goulbourne. How are you?
I'm good. I had a long, busy day today, and I'm glad to be here, make it in time for this ceremony. Wow. Yeah, I've just been on this 2-year journey of just capturing images on film, and
Wonderful.
I honestly did not believe I'd be selected out of how many people that entered. So, yeah, it was just me and my friend just getting together, just capture some cool images, just for the gram, you know. But he did tell me about this contest, so I felt like it was only right to use the hashtag in this image, and yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, listen, congratulations. Don't stop taking photos,
I
because
won't.
you have demonstrated here today that you have an eye and you're able to capture such wonderful image and the passion that comes along with it. You're doing us such great service. Congratulations, and thank you so much. And we look forward to your continued success.
Thank you,
So
Mr.
now
Scott.
you're welcome. And now it's my pleasure to pass it on to Esmond Lee to announce the place category.
Thank you. Congratulations to all the winners of the people category. That was amazing, and I'm really touched to see all the great photographs. So I will announce the winners for places, starting with honorable mention, moving to runner-up, and finally the grand prize. For the honorable mention category, the winners will receive an Explore Scarborough Cultural Loops Guide, 2 Scarborough Arts t-shirts, a Scarborough Arts mug, a Healthy Arts for Seniors cultural cookbook, and Scarborough Arts tote bag. So the first honorable mention goes to Jessica Dawn Dorzinska for her photo accessible nature. Jessica Dawn Dorzinski studies photography at OCAD and is founder of Connection Earth Collaborative. She photographs the Scarborough Bluffs to remind us of the accessible spot where humans being can reconnect with the earth. Congrats, Jessica. Next winner for honorable mention is Philippe Bernard for the photo Fall Colors, a view from Culvert Bridge in Scarborough. An immigrant from South India now living in Scarborough, Philippe Bernard learned photography through playing with his dad's camera. He used to shoot events for nonprofits and church organizations, and now focuses on shooting local community events and street photography. Congrats, Bernard. Next honorable mention goes to James Ip for the photo Sunset at Candice Station. James Ip is an artist and former journalist who searches for fleeting and emotional moments with his camera with the goal of providing the viewer with a glimpse into another person's experience. In this photo, he captures the loop at Candice Station as a representation of Scarborough's rapid transit system's unfulfilled potential. Congrats, James. Next up, the winner is Camille He says, Camille lives in Scarborough and spends time with her husband capturing special moments that happen in the community. This photo highlights the beautiful roughness of this auto shop as her husband enters the building. The photo is called Wabi Sabi. And the final honorable mention goes to Lucas Juncker Kuti for the photo, Our Last View from the Condo. Lucas was born and raised in Scarborough and refuses to leave the borough. He's a geography teacher and who loves to capture silly pictures with his husband. After a long day of moving out of their old condo and just before returning the keys, they enjoy this gorgeous sunset and capture the moment for all to enjoy. Thank you, Lucas. It's an amazing photo. And congrats to all the honorable mentions. Next, I'm going to announce the runner-ups. For the runner-up, prizes include a $25 gift certificate to Birch Cliff Coffee Bar, an Explore Scarborough Cultural Loops Guide, 2 Scarborough Arts t-shirts, Scarborough Arts mug, a Healthy Arts for Seniors Cultural Cookbook, and Scarborough Arts tote bag. The first winner for runner-up goes to Najan Satha for the photo Wash. Anajan is an urban planner who enjoys photographing the neighborhoods and houses in the Scarborough. The car wash that is featured in the photograph reminds Satha of the ones he used to go to with his dad. The photograph captures this nostalgic and acts as a time capsule for him. The next runner-up goes to Jared Klingerman for Morning Calm. After living in North York for most of his life, Jared only discovered the beauty of Scarborough has to offer after moving here in 2014. This photo captures the calm, positive energy of West Highland Creek as he walks his dog and soaks in the sounds of the nature. Congrats, Jared. Next up is Blair Krupchen for Hakimi Lovic. Blair is a Torontoian who loves public transportation because it gives them time to observe the world around them. On the bus, they are constantly on the lookout for beautiful moments, and in this photo, capturing the beauty of sight like Crosstown LRT. Congrats, Blair. And I'm going to pass it on to our Deputy Mayor, Michael Thompson, to announce the grand prize winner for the places category.
Thank you very much, Jasmine. I have the great pleasure of introducing the winner. And the winner is Edmund Velez Morales for Winter in the Ends. In 2015, Edmund Velez Morales received a point-and-shoot camera as a gift. And since then, he has worked hard to try to learn how to use this camera, as well as to learn and to develop new photography techniques. This photograph was taken during a snowstorm on New Year's Eve and captures the magical effect of the glow. The jury's statement reads as follows. The plaza is such an ubiquitous place for suburbs like Scarborough. They're home to many small businesses that serves and are run by immigrant communities who live here. Over time, these shops became community cornerstone and form part of our collective memories. The black and white photograph highlights the timeless and enduring quality of Scarborough's plaza. The warm glow of the bakery's no-frill signage is welcome, like a beacon on a cold winter night. The snow collecting on the camera lens provides an especially intimate and magical feeling, inviting the viewers to take shelter and to explore what's for sale. And the winner, the grand prize for the winner of Places category, Mr. Morales will receive the following: a Sony A5100 mirrorless DSLR camera, a $50 gift certificate to the Framing Depot, a $100 gift card to B3K Rentals, Explore Scarborough Cultural Loops Guide, City of Toronto, 2 Scarborough Arts t-shirt, Scarborough Arts mug, Healthy Arts for Seniors Cultural Cookbook 2020, and a Scarborough Arts tote bag. Mr. Morales is not able to be with us this evening, but we want to congratulate him on winning this wonderful prize and thank him immensely for the beautiful photo of a place in Scarborough. It is wonderful. I'm so delighted to see this photo. And now it's my opportunity to pass on to Anik Jordan to announce the winner of the Things category. Anik, good evening and welcome.
Good evening and congratulations everyone who has submitted and who is receiving honorable mentions or awards tonight. The work was really inspiring to see and to see the types of perspectives that so many people have brought to this competition. So big congrats. I will be announcing the honorable mentions in the Things category. So each honorable mention in the Things category will receive the following prizes: an Explore Scarborough Cultural Loops Guide, 2 Scarborough Arts t-shirts, a Scarborough Arts mug, a Healthy Arts for Seniors cultural cookbook, and a Scarborough Arts tote bag. So the winners are Jerome Mohanarao for honorable mention for Raindrops. Jerome Mohanarao has been a photographer for 6 years and is always pushing himself to learn new techniques. When looking out the window of his backyard, he captured this outside world through the lens of raindrops that covered his window screen. Congratulations, Jerome. Next honorable mention goes to Jason Edward Pagaduan for the image Flowers Over a Power Line. Jason Edward Pagaduan is a PhD candidate at the University of Toronto and explores the traumas of mental health in his writing. In the photograph, he explores the ways in which nature adapts to modernity. Congratulations, Jason. The next honorable mention goes to Candice Berger for Bluffs Castaway. Candice Berger is inspired by photographs of animals and nature. She captured this shot of her adopted dog Mittens on their much frequented path below the bluffs. Congratulations, Candice. The next honorable mention goes to Peter Charkopoulos for Writing Line 3. Peter has been a passionate photographer for 4 years. Upon hearing of Scarborough's New View photo contest, Peter knew that this was the scene he wanted to capture. Having won this award, Peter feels motivated to continue fueling his passion for photography. Congratulations, Peter. Our next honorable mention goes to Priyansh Shah for the image Mustang 101. Priyansh is a photographer in 10th grade at Wexford Collegiate. Amazing. As an urban street photographer, he loves to take pictures of cars. This one was taken in Muskoka over the summer. So congratulations to all of our honorable mentions. Next, I will announce each of the runner-ups for the Things categories. Each runner-up will receive a $25 gift certificate to Birchcliff Coffee Bar, an Explore Scarborough Cultural Loops Guide, 2 Scarborough Arts t-shirts, a Scarborough Arts mug, a Healthy Arts for Seniors cultural cookbook, and a Scarborough Arts tote bag. So our runner-ups for the Things categories are it's a handle, Teslaville, for the image which is untitled. So congratulations at Teslaville, which is the handle. Our second runner-up is Manchind Singh for the image Summer's Nostalgia. Manchind is a Scarborough native who has been photographing his community for 7 years. He has a great appreciation for the mix of nature and city life in his Scarborough neighborhood. Although the past summer has been like no other, Scarborough remains calm and colorful, and this photo allowed him to reminisce over his childhood spent playing with friends outdoors. And our next runner-up is Jose Luis Sierra Cardona for the image Exploring Home. Jose is a second-generation Canadian from Toronto and a freelance photographer. After traveling the world, he came home just before the pandemic and has cherished this time exploring the beauty of the world, starting from his own backyard. This photo reminds us of the beautiful wildlife with which we share this land. And our final runner-up goes to Sid Nadu for the image, The Storms Above Us. Sid Nadu is a documentary photographer and the co-founder of the Scarborough Made project. Since the pandemic started, Nadu has spent a lot more time looking out his apartment window. In this photo, they have documented the moodiness of the natural environment. Congratulations to all of our runner-ups and all of our honorable mentions. You guys have done an amazing job. Now I will pass it on to Deputy Mayor Thomas, who will announce our grand prize winner for the Things category.
Thank you very much, Anik, for your presentation, and thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the grand prize winner is Alicia Reed for Warden Station Patty. Alicia is a Jamaican-Canadian artist who used photography to provide a positive outlook on people in marginalized community. As a Scarborough native, she grew up hearing debates about which TTC station had the best patties. This photo settles that argument, she believes, with a symbolic image of a patty with Warden Station distinctive lettering in the background. The jury's statement reads, "This image encapsulates a long-standing debate amongst EastEnders. Which subway station vendor sells the best patty? It is iconically Scarborough, with its reference to food, culture, transit, and black girlhood. Many Scarborough residents can relate to the experience of grabbing food from the street while waiting for a bus, an RT, or a train. It is this familiarity which provides linkage to a shared experience. The centrality of the image draws the viewers both to the continuity of the train line and the boldness of the subject. The capitalized station name, blurred and magnificently is able to legitimize what is almost encoded in the marker of city life. Warden stations never look this beautiful. And before I turn it over to you, Alicia, I'm going to read the prizes that you will receive. You will receive a Canon PowerShot ELPH 360 HS digital camera, a $250 gift certificate to Toronto Image Work TIW, a 1-year subscription to Photo Ed magazine, Explore Scarborough Cultural Loop Guide, City of Toronto, and two Scarborough Arts t-shirt, Scarborough Arts mug, and Healthy Arts for Seniors Cultural Cookbook, and of course the famous Scarborough Arts tote bag. So I'll turn it over to you to say a few words. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, honestly, I had so much fun doing this contest. Me and my friends, we just went to different areas in Scarborough, kind of had it like a challenge and like how we could get like creative with it. So I was thinking like, what's something that could symbolize Scarborough that everyone else could like relate to? So like a lot of us take transit, and most of us make like a pit stop if we're hungry, and one of those places is Warden Station, and Warden Station is known for its patties. So it's like, let me find a unique way to kind of like show this, and I thought it was a perfect way to do it by like, you know, taking a patty and taking a picture of it at the station and so on. But yeah.
Well, congratulations. I think we've all been to one of those patty stops, right, where we need something, and it is so reflective of an experience that we all tend to share, and we can all understand and emulate what is captured in your photo. And so congratulations to you. Look, I want to congratulate you, obviously, and all the winners. You know, this thing category, and certainly the recognition of all of the talented people who are from the neighborhood, talented neighborhood artists, for your efforts to redefine what is our community, what is Scarborough. Oftentimes we listen so much in the media and they tell us who we are and what we are and try to define us. I'm really delighted to see people working to help to define who we are and to show who we are. We see coming together the efforts to show the talent and to show the world the most beautiful part of our Scarborough, which is such a fabulous place to live, work, and play. There is so much to Scarborough. And as we seek to reset this impression that people have of us, it is the people of Scarborough who should and will tell their stories. In this particular case, through pictures. And they are beautiful pictures. I mean, everybody is a winner in my view. When we started this contest, we didn't know what to expect. We didn't even know that people would really be interested in participating and to get involved. But the results have, in my view, far exceeded our expectations. The brilliance of capturing Scarborough in its majestic self and the impression that it conveys, the story that it tells, will in fact continue to stabilize a sense and sensibility of the uniqueness of our community. So to everybody who sent in their submissions and who took the time to appreciate Scarborough, and to all of the wonderful qualities of our community,
for like a video.
I want to say thank you very much for capturing these moments and sharing them with us all. We're all richer as a result of your expertise and your taking the time to capture our beautiful Scarborough. Wonderful place for us all to live and work and play. And so with that, again, I want to congratulate all of you, and I want to, you know, offer my best and offer all the great things that you deserve. And I want to also thank Derek for his leadership. And I would like to now turn it back over to him for the last word. And again, just thank everyone who's been involved in this wonderful project. There's one person, by the way, that I have not thanked and I should thank, and I've saved him for last, and that's Mayor Tory. Mayor Tory was the secondary to my motion, and I know how he felt about the photo that was depicted in the Google search representation of Scarborough. He was as annoyed as I was, and we wanted to do something about it. So I want to thank the mayor for his continued support and leadership, not only for all parts of the rest of the city of Toronto, but for our community of Scarborough in the city of Toronto. So Derek, over to you. And again, Michelle, thank you so much for your outstanding work and leadership. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you so much, Deputy Mayor Thompson, and also Mayor Tory. We sincerely appreciate everybody's time here today. I'd just like to extend a huge thank you again to our jury leader, Michelle Pearson-Clark, Esmond Lee, and Anique Jordan, our jurors, and everybody who has been able to join us this evening. And thank you to everyone for tuning into tonight's event and engaging with these critical actions towards revitalizing the image of Scarborough through the photographic Kino eye. These talented photographers have showcased the very best of our community and our people. And we just want to say once again, congratulations to the winners of Scarborough's New View Photo Contest. Don't lose focus and keep on snapping. I'd just like to make a quick announcement to all of the winners. To all of the winners, to please look out for an email from Scarborough Arts with information on prize pack pickups. Sade, sorry, can you switch the slide, please? Yes. Pickups will take place at designated times at our location at 1859 Kingston Road. Please note that due to prize claiming requirements, prizes must be picked up in person. And due to COVID-19, social distancing and health and safety measures will be communicated to winners in advance. please contact Tracy at scarborougharts.com. That's TRACY at scarborougharts.com should you have any questions regarding your prize pickup. And please keep an eye out for our email and respond as soon as possible so that we can get you your well-earned prizes. Lastly, I'd like to just remind everybody that for further information about the photo contest, please contact Scarborough Arts at hello@scarborougharts.com or visit our website at www.scarborougharts.com/a-new-view. And please follow the hashtag Scarborough Photo and visit scarboroughphoto.ca to view the winners and share their works. Once again, thank you everybody for joining us and giving Scarborough a new view. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody.